And now for something completely different.
All right, Metal-O-Maniacs, I am very excited right now. In fact, my entire day has been made because I'm joined by my main man, Sebastian, from Eradicator out of Germany, with one of my most anticipated releases going on right now. Hey, brother, how are you, sir?
Hey, man, thanks for having me on the show. I'm really excited to talk to you too. And yeah, the opening speech, just great what you just said.
Oh, brother, I'm going to tell you, I've actually been a fan of you guys for a while. We played Read Between the Lines on the show, I want to say about 3 years ago. But back then, nobody was watching our show, so nobody cared. So now that people actually watch, I appreciate that you're joining us to talk about it.
Okay, sounds like we're growing together.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Hey, the metal scene is back on top. We're taking over the world, sir.
All right, that's the plan.
Well, and Influence Denied is going to be a huge reason why we do that, sir. I got to tell you, man. This officially comes out not until July, but Mondays for Murder, brother, which we're about to play for everybody and just destroy everybody's mind. Amazing, man. Talk to me a little bit about, well, I tell you what, let's refresh. Tell me, how's your last year or so been, sir?
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of plans for 2020. Besides making the new album, we had a lot of shows planned and taking the time to write the album besides playing shows. And then, yeah, what happened is what everyone knows. We had to cancel, yeah, nearly every show. I think we played 2 shows in the beginning of 2020, and then, yeah, COVID hit, and we were forced to stay at home.
Wow.
But I think, yeah, on the other hand, that we took relaxing songwriting and sessions and really productive rehearsals when it was possible, and wrote a lot of new songs and yeah, just finalized everything we had written until then, and are really proud of what turned out to be our new album, Influence Denied. And yeah, also in the summer of 2020, I think it's, yeah, exactly 1 year ago when the record label Metalville just sent us an email over and wanted to sign us, and just perfect timing because, yeah, by then we had just finished writing the songs, and the studio studio date for recording was booked. Yeah, and we had to, yeah, like work things out with them, and here we are, just ready.
Yeah, sometimes things fall together like pieces of a puzzle, right? Like it's meant to be that way, right?
That's it, yeah, and we're really happy about how that turned out with the label, and I think it will be a big step for us. We were mostly independent before, had a label, okay, but managed everything with the label, with friends, and yeah, we grew from album to album, and that's something like a natural process. And now we took another step, and here we are. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, they tell me around here all the time that I've got thrash metal in my blood, that it's part of my DNA. So, man, when I hear something that's full of kick-ass thrash metal riffs, it gets me going. You know, I still listen to you guys' entire discography, honestly, because Eradicator, if nothing else, is front and center, a fucking riff central fucking band. You guys spit out riffs like they're just no tomorrow for that shit. Into Oblivion is a riff central album. This song is very riff heavy. You know, was that your approach right from the get? Like, man, we're going to just make these killer riffs and build everything around it.
That was how we did it in the past. When we started out, everything was just writing riffs, putting them together into music and trying to sing over it. And yeah, like you said, you are following us from the early records, or you're listening to the early records. I think you can tell that there is a little change in songwriting, and I think we got more experience how to write songs. And of course, with the experience, we try to challenge us a little bit more with every album, and structure the songs different and everything. Yeah, we just try to make it songs, but also keeping this heaviness and riff factor in it. And I think the only thing we really talked about before we started writing this new album was that we want to go with a more heavy way than Into Oblivion was, more aggressive songs, but keeping some of this melody lines we started to create with the last two records. And yeah, just old school, but with the power of our more recent things we discovered from ourselves.
Well, and it's funny too, because you can listen to Madness Is My Name right now, and you definitely are like, oh, fuck yeah, that's an Eradicator record. But each record has the songs become fuller, I guess, if that makes sense. The songs seem to be more of a complete, full individual punch you in the face package. You know what I mean? That seems to be the progression I'm watching happening with Eradicator. And holy shit, man, that's exciting to me as a fan. I'm loving what you guys are doing, brother, for sure.
You're seeing from my face, my smile makes me happy to hear this, because this is the intention. We have to be happy with the recordings and the songs we wrote by our own. And when people like it too, or fans, even people becoming fans of us and listening to the music and feel the emotion and all the creative work we put in it, it's amazing. Yeah.
Oh man, it is.
It's very much for the compliments.
Thank you for the tunes, man. I come out here every week now and I tell everybody, this isn't just metal. This is the soundtrack to our life. That's important shit, in my opinion. You know, that's what you choose to get through your day with is as important as what you eat and who you choose to spend your days with, in my opinion. So, you know, I value what you guys are doing. It's more than just music to me, man. It's my entire fucking life. You know, there's a reason I do this every week, even come out here and talk metal with everybody. But, and it's the reason I do this is fucking bands like Eradicator, man. When I heard the new Eradicator was coming, even, it puts a bounce in my step, brother. It makes me walk around a little bit lighter in this fucking shitty world we live in, because I know Influence Denied is coming. And then I hear Mondays for Murder, and it's everything I was hoping for and more, sir. So thank you, man. Let me say thank you from all the Metal-O-Maniacs. Thank you, man. So
thank you very much. So yeah, what you just said, it's metal and thrash metal and playing together as the band. It's our true passion and lifeblood, if I say it like that, because I'm now in my 33rd year, and when we formed the band back in 2004, we were just little kids, buying our first instruments, joining together in a rehearsal space, making loud noises, and yeah, it just emerges from there, and getting together, friendship. My brother is the drummer. I think you noticed that already. Yes, and our bassist, was in my school class, and he was also with us in kindergarten. So we know us for ever. And when Rob, our second guitar player, joined in 2010, I think it was just the perfect guy for the spot.
Oh man, yeah.
So yeah, what you said, it's passion, and it's what we do to have fun and to just live our lives, having great time together playing music. And thrash metal is just the purest form, I think, the purest form, the purest subgenre of metal, and that defines it for me totally.
I so agree with you 100,000%. It's the purest in your face aggressive metal of our thing, you know. It doesn't get caught up in the fucking, you know, the pretty factor. It doesn't get caught up in the, you know, how can I out death you and shit. It's just pure aggression delivered to your face. And that's why I love it, man. You know, this is your fifth full release, brother. That, you know, that's, you guys don't take breaks, man. You keep it coming. I like that, you know. You guys are stay to the grind type of band.
Yes, I think we try to manage to rehearse as often as possible, and whenever we have the time to write new material, we just collect the ideas, present them to others. Today, or in the last years, it's another process as when we were young, because studying and working and everything, we just parted ways locally, and are there are some kilometers between us. So our bassist lives in Cologne, our drummer, my brother, lives in Koblenz, and our guitar player in Winterberg, and these are locations with distance. So we use the internet and the modern production systems to create demos and for songwriting, and then we study, or we try those songs at home and meet at the rehearsal space and play the shit out of them.
Yeah, I'll bet that feels good when you finally get to play them with each other in the same room, right?
Yeah, and that's a little sad, because we could not play, or we could not meet to play since, I think, September. September was our last rehearsal. Then we tracked the album, and the first time we met again as the whole band and to perform was at the video shoot for the Monday So Murder video. And that's a little funny too, because we never really rehearsed this Monday So Murder song in the rehearsal space, because it was the last one we wrote just 2 or 3 weeks before we finally hit the studio, and we just wanted to put it first as a bonus track, and then later decided, it's just the good and heavy song, let's put it as the first single. And when we met to record the video, it was a little strange, because we never played it together in one room before.
That is crazy, man. What a weird world, brother. It's a weird world these days, man.
But I think we managed it quite well, and we are of good expectations that maybe in autumn we can maybe have a little normal life again.
I mean, from your lips to the metal god's ears, my brother. Thank God. I hope so. We need it, man. I need to get into shows. I need to start banging. I need a mosh pit so fucking bad, I can't even tell you. Fuck. That's good shit. But so what's next, though, man? Now that the world hopefully is returning, are you guys starting to book shows again? Have we reached that point? Are we, what are you looking at?
We have still a lot of shows for next year, the festival shows that were booked before COVID and just delayed for 2 years now. But it's great that they kept the lineups, so that we can present our new album in the next summer festival season. So we're really looking forward to it. But we have some secret plans at the moment, what to do on our album release date. So we're just looking what we can do, and we have some nice ideas, and I hope we can work out something that we can have some special on the date of release of Influence Denied. If you follow us on the socials, you will get it as early as it is available.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. What is the best way to make sure everybody out there follows the band? I know you guys got a Facebook page. What are the best ways? You got a YouTube channel and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, we're available everywhere where it's needed. I think so. We have on Facebook, we have the Instagram page, and the YouTube channel where we put on all our videos. Yes, that's true.
So Metal-O-Mania.
Yeah, we have the homepage. We have the our homepage, old school style, and it has also a shop where you can order all the merchandise and CDs, LP, vinyls, and shirts from us directly. And I think these are the best prizes you will get for Eradicator merch and CDs.
Well, I tell you what, let's play Mondays for Murder for everybody right now and kick them in the face. And then all of you out there, pick up your copy, pre-order it, go get you some merch, follow this band. Please follow this band. They're so badass. I'm a huge fan.
Hey, metalheads out there. This is Zeba from Eradicator, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt.
Yes, they're down in the basement grinding the meat right now.
Uh-huh.
That's not a euphemism. They're really grinding the meat.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend?